Hello loves, I am back to channel and to do some tarot. So this is actually going to be in two parts because I have some like housewarming and like channeling I want to do in the first part and then tarot in the second. Alright, so first thing I got a haircut today and it was definitely more than I thought I would take off. Like I was thinking it would like stay down a heel and obviously it's like a heel. But yeah. But I actually got this message before I went, though, like, we're going to cut off as much stagnant energy that we need to cut off. And I'm like, that is such a weird thing to heal before I go in. And it kind of made me nervous, but I was getting that, and this is going to sound very woo-woo and spiritual, so if you're not into it, I apologize. But they say when you get haircuts, you are cutting off stagnant energy, you are cutting off things that do not serve you anymore. And I was really just antsy last night. I need to get a haircut. Like, it was on my to-do list for the month, but last night I'm like, I really need this haircut. Like, I was just kind of releasing for a while. If you were wondering why I haven't been on here, I've just been really focusing on releasing things that I no longer need. And I've been going through spiritual awakenings on and off. And now next part, and this is not a so fun part of what I have to say today. If you're on my TikTok, you probably have seen I would post a video or two here and there. And some of them TikTok, for whatever reason, was not pushing those videos out. Like, it would get like one view. It's just so odd to me. Well, the good thing is I have been posting like 10 messages and stuff on TikTok. And those would get like 900 and like 1,000 views, so I appreciate that. But anyway, this does not happen a whole lot yet, and I know that I am stagnant to kind of growing in my platform, like little by little, and I'm fine with that. Like, I don't care how big my collective is. But one of the things I have been noticing, and once again, this happens to every tarot reader, every intuitive on social media platform, I've been getting a few negative comments, and one of the things that I have been seeing that's pretty frequent, hi baby, that I have been seeing that's pretty frequent, is people like, if it's like a love reading, and this has happened, well, people are like, well, I have an ex, and we broke up, and it heartbroken me, and you can't tell me you're giving people false hope. Like, pretty much like I'm being into delusions. One, you take what resonates, right? Can you stop? He's like messing with the camera. But you take what resonates in readings. Just because it shows up on your For You page does not mean automatically it is for you. Hate to say that, and any reader that says that, it's like, no offense, that's wrong. But, anyway, what I'm going with this is educate yourself about tarot and oracle readings. Because, and I remember I posted something on my Instagram about this, where I told y'all, I'm like, hey, it is not future telling. There's so many dynamics that goes into the readings. Like, we pick up on the current energy, and we can try to pick up on the future energy. That is true. But once again, what one person does can change everything. So when you ask, like, is my person coming back? Which is a popular question that is asked in the community. Yeah, but it could also be reversed. If you can set the intention that you are trying to get the other person's energy, but that reader for that collective message could be picking up on your energy. So that is something where you need to think about your current situation. And and if this triggers anyone, I apologize, but say you're in no contact with someone and they are just so distant and they are so like they blocked you. Like, let's just say that, like, they blocked you. And you hear on a reading that they're in love with you and that they are going to have this big romantic gesture. Let's be honest, that's a 360 turnaround. Take what resonates. Because I hear lots of people, once again, some people don't communicate their feelings because they're shy or they're too busy, and you just have to distinguish your situation, if that makes sense. You have to distinguish your situation on what is on, and ask yourself, okay, would this person, is there a chance or is there some sort of accuracy that this could actually happen? And just release readings. You can hold on to them for a little bit, but don't cling on to the idea of what a reading is saying for X amount of months or days. I mean, if you want to keep it just to see if it happens, then okay, but don't hold on to readings. And second part, because I feel like that took way too long. But another thing that I have been getting, and there was a reading that Channel Maston, I think his YouTube is Channel Maston 33, I think, once again. But even then, Channel Maston, they'll come up. He's amazing, and I follow him. So if you want, like, to make sure you don't get one of his, like, scam, like, you know, like, he gets scam accounts made all the time because he's really popular. But I'm following him, so if you go into my following or what have you, you can find him. But he has a YouTube channel, and he actually did this reading yesterday. He was talking about how women feel connected, or they feel connection through sex or intimacy, while men feel connection and intimacy through actually having commitment. And how he explained it was so good, because I've heard that so many times, but it's never really, like, actually got in my head. Think about it this way, like a man or like a masculine energy, depending on how you identify, will put so much effort into a job, put so much effort into, and this is very popular with men, like a football league or something. Like, they put lots of energy into that. They are committed to those things. They like being committed, and they like having, like, goals and tasks with something. But while females, all they have to do is have intimacy. And I'm not saying that to be like men and women and, like, separating the lines. I'm not saying it like that. But there is a distinguish between intimacy and how we get there and how we see commitment and love. And it is different between the sexes on how we view commitment. So there was this thing where if someone is only giving you intimacy and they're not giving you anything else, it's a good idea to pour your energy back. Because I'm hearing that you have to make them commit to you, or you have to make them show you that they care about you. But yeah, I'm going to pull cards on this, and I will see you in part 2.